Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So I've got a normal amount here. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with one that I just picked up off of Mercari recently. I saw this, I think my friend Jacqueline sent me a video from another reviewer who does mostly Middle Eastern fragrances, and I watched the video that she sent me, and I saw this come up in that video. This is a fragrance from Paris Corner, and this is called, I think it's called Eternal Coffee, and you can order this. There's a Middle Eastern website that I see people on TikTok push a lot. It's I can't remember. I'll put it up on the screen for you though, because I can't recall the name of it off the top of my head. But I know that you can pick this up off of that website. They've got a ton, like all the viral TikTok, Middle Eastern TikTok fragrances that you see, they're like all available on that website. And this one is as well. But I was able to find it on Mercari from somebody who is probably a TikToker, and unboxed it, and then she, I guess, didn't like it and decluttered it. But anyways, I don't know exactly how I feel about this fragrance yet. I really like it. I think I'm gonna like it better in the colder months. It's a really sweet, creamy black coffee fragrance. It's almost like a creamy sweet, I don't even want to say like a latte, because it's not like a milky, creamy latte scent. It's more of like a bitter black coffee that is sweetened and has a bunch of milk in it. I like it, it's fine. I think that the roasted coffee or the French coffee from Al Rahab is, scent-wise, is very, very similar, and is, I think, maybe half the price of this. So for that reason, I would just go with the Al Rahab, but this is super, super long lasting. I wore this yesterday and I could smell this for a good 10 hours probably. It lasted forever, all day. Really, you don't ever need to reapply this one. It's a beast. And for that, I really like it. I do really like the bottle too. I like the lid more than I like the actual bottle, but it is a nice, heavy glass bottle. The lid is really pretty and not like super cheap feeling. It's just it's a nice perfume. It's fine. It's nothing that I would like scream from the rooftops about, but it's perfectly fine. If you're looking for a sweet coffee fragrance that will last a really, really long time, I would definitely recommend it. So anyways, that is Eternal Coffee from Paris Corner. Okay, the next one I wore, this is a scent that my same friend Jacqueline sent to me. This is the Jasmine Honeysuckle scent from Revlon, and I absolutely adore this scent. This is such a comforting and kind of nostalgic smelling perfume. This smells like a warm hug from a 90s mom, is what this smells like. It smells like what everybody's mom in the 90s smelled like. It's warm, it's floral, it's very simple, it's very linear, it's sweet, perfect for hot weather, very, very long lasting. I smelled like this, which I was not expecting. I thought for sure that this was gonna wear off quickly, because it's like a, you know, it's a Walmart Revlon scent. But I was able to smell this for a good 4 or 5 hours. It took so long for this to wear off. So this is one that you would probably have to refresh it maybe like in the middle of the day. But other than that, you wouldn't have to really mess with it too much. It's a really, really nice scent. And like I said, you can get this one on Walmart. I think, I'm not sure. I think it's like $20 or less. So anyways, that is Honeysuckle Jasmine from Revlon. Okay, the next one I wore, this is the one that was just sent over from Hekyat Attar and Triple Traders. And this is, I think, probably their newest scent. And this is called Desert Love. And I really, really like this one. I think the longer this one sits, the better it's gonna get. This is, it's kind of like a sweet rose, like a really, really mellow. It honestly smells like it's got sugar in it, or like brown sugar. It's definitely really, really sugary. I don't know, almost like dampened, if that's the right word I'm looking for. and then add like a load of sugar to it. That's what this smells like. It's really, really pretty. This is one that I think can be worn all year round. This will be one that I will definitely pull even in the hot weather, because it's gonna be one that isn't gonna be bothersome in the hot weather, but it's still gonna be a super, super cozy, warm, sweet scent. I love this one. Again, I think that this one, I love it now, but I just have a feeling this is gonna continue to get better with age. So yeah, really love this one. I think it's $20, maybe $29. I can't remember exactly the price of this, but it's really inexpensive on the Triple Traders website. So anyways, that is Desert Love from Hekyat Attar. Okay. This next one, this is one of the travel sprays that I just picked up from Fragrance Net, and oh dear, this was such a fail for me, and I'm super sad about it because I absolutely adore the way that this one smells in the bottle. And even when I was first spraying it on, I was just going to town like I usually do, you know, 8, 10 sprays, something like that. And as I was spraying it on, I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna love this. This is so good. It smells amazing. Until it started drying down on my skin. Somebody left a comment in, I think it was my last video or the one before that, saying that they weren't totally sure about like the science behind skin chemistry and things smelling different on people, and like wondering if that's even a real thing. It's absolutely a real thing. This perfume is gonna smell completely different on somebody that this actually smells good on. It's gonna smell completely different on that person than it did on me. This dried down on me to smell like straight up hairspray. And I'll have the notes on the screen for you. I think this one, I feel like it's got some almond in it. I think it's maybe got a little bit of pear if I remember correctly. I don't remember the notes of this one entirely, but it's like a light, kind of sweet, almondy pear perfume or almondy fruit perfume. It's so gorgeous out of the bottle. It smelled like hairspray on me. It smelled like straight up Aquanet out of a can, like I had just covered myself in Aquanet out of a can, like or like hairspray. It was foul. It smelled so bad on me, and I just thankfully it's a light perfume, so thankfully it didn't hang around for too long. I think I was able to smell it, I don't know, maybe like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, probably about 2 hours. Thank goodness, because usually when perfumes are really, really foul on me, they end up lasting for like an entire day. Thankfully this one wore off really quickly. Do not let my experience with this one deter you though. This is a stunning perfume. It is a beautiful perfume. If you are curious about this, definitely pick up the travel spray on Fragrance Nut so you can test it out. I am warning you though, if you don't have the skin chemistry for this one, it's really, really bad. So anyways, I was so sad about that one, but I will pass it along to my mom. I'm sure that it will smell good on her. Or maybe I'll send it to my friend Jacqueline. I'll pass it along to somebody that it'll smell good on. So anyways, that is the Chloe Nomad Naturelle. Also, just another quick thing before I put this one away. It has nothing to do with Chloe Nomad. So if like go into this one knowing that it smells absolutely nothing like the original Nomad nor the Nomad Absolute. It doesn't smell like either of those at all. So this is like it's like it's its own thing. So anyways, that is Chloe Nomad Naturelle, the EDP formulation. I don't know if there's an EDT. Okay, then let's jump into all the Dua fragrances that I wore. I wore 4 of my Dua fragrances. I gave this one a second wear. This is Dua Soft Vanilla. This one has some citruses in the top. It's got vanilla in the middle and some soft white musk in the base. It is phenomenal. This is one of my favorite. Like, I don't think I would be able to pick favorites of any of the ones that I picked up because I love them all. I love this one though. This was my second wear, because I'm kind of obsessed with this one right now, and it's like all I want to wear. I can't remember what this one is a clone of. Maybe, I remember it was a clone of something that, it'll obviously be on the screen for you, but I remember it was a clone of something that I had never heard of. I'll have it on the screen for you. But I love this. It's beautiful. It is super, super long lasting, and these are not even macerated yet. I literally just got them, and they're already super, super long lasting. So I am so excited to see what these are like in a few months, in a year. These are gonna be fantastic. This is a perfect all year round vanilla. This could be worn, and this will definitely be a go-to vanilla for me in hot weather because it's very light and clean and soft and musky, but like a clean musky and citrusy, and it's fantastic. It is a fantastic vanilla. So anyways, that is the first one that I wore. That is the soft vanilla. Again, I can't totally remember what it's a clone of. Okay, next I gave this one a good wear test. This is the Creamy Tropic Elixir. I can't remember what, maybe theirs is called Tropical Elixir too. Of course, I'll have it on the screen for you. Really beautiful though. This is a clone of a niche fragrance, and this is gorgeous. It's got banana in it. I think if I remember correctly, it's like banana and caramel and coconut, and there's a fruit in here. I can't remember. It might be peach or apricot, one of those two. It is delicious. It's like bananas drizzled in caramel with some other kind of slightly tart fruit in it. There's actually not, the coconut is not super, super prominent in this one. You definitely do get like this really beautiful warm coconut, but this is mostly about like the banana and the caramel, and then whatever the other fruit is. I can't remember. I think it's peach or possibly apricot. What is it, buddy? But anyways, it's more about the other fruit, the banana and the caramel, and it is so good. It's not like an overly coconutty perfume at all. The coconut just like adds a warmth and keeps it from being too sweet and too fruity. It's beautiful. I love it. Very warm. This is another one that this one definitely projected, and it was really long lasting. I think I got a good, I definitely got a good like 8 to 10 hours out of this one. And the dress that I wore that day, I only wore that dress for a few hours, so I didn't wash it. I took it off and just hung it back up, and the dress that I wore that day still smells like this perfume. So it is very, very long lasting. And again, it does project, but it's not like a monster projector. It wears somewhat close to the skin, but I wouldn't say it wears totally close to the skin, if that makes any sense. It's got like kind of a medium sillage. It's really, really beautiful. I definitely recommend this one. This is gonna be a great summer scent. I didn't layer it over any lotion like I said I was, but I am definitely going to play with this one and layer it over a banana lotion, a coconut lotion, and just see how this one does. So anyways, that is Creamy Tropic Elixir. Okay, next is this one here. This is the Intimate with Vanilla, which is a clone of, and I just noticed that this is this the only bottle? Yeah, I think this is the only bottle that I got that it says handcrafted in Los Angeles. None of the other ones say that, but right below the Dua symbol and the Dua brand, it says handcrafted in Los Angeles, which is kind of cool. I like it. Anyways, I love this one. This is a clone of Vanilla Sex from Tom Ford. He always has the most like, some of the names of his fragrances, like Effing Fabulous and Lost Cherry, and this one, I don't know. I go back and forth. Sometimes I like it because I'm like, you know, I kind of like stuff that is kind of cheeky, but then sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I love that. But anyways, I do love this perfume. This is basically an almond vanilla, and the almond, it's a bitter almond, so it's not like a sweet almond. It's powdery, but it's not like an overly powdery almond. It's almost like if you could imagine like a green almond that is kind of slightly powdery, but then also not, but has a very strong almond aroma. That's what this is. And then a really beautiful, like dense vanilla. It's gorgeous, and there's nothing animalic in this perfume. There are no animal notes, but something about that bitter almond and how it is blended with all of the other notes, it gives a tiny bit of like an animalic quality to it. I love it. It's beautiful. With a name like that, you can understand why there's like a somewhat animalic quality to it. It's stunning. It's like, in my opinion, this is like a masterpiece vanilla. It is so good. It's so good, and I can only imagine what this is gonna smell like when it is fully macerated. I really need to get my hands on a sample of the actual Tom Ford fragrance so that I can test them side by side. Oh my gosh, I have a feeling though that this is probably very, very close. So anyways, that is Intimate with Vanilla from Duos, such a good one. And then this last one, you guys, holy cow. I knew this was gonna be good. I didn't know how good it was gonna be until I wore it. This one is Pistachio Cream Delight. That's another thing, some of them say Duos designer line on them and some do not. So not that it makes any difference at all, but it's just interesting to see what the different labels are like. Anyways, Pistachio Cream Delight. When I talked about this one in the haul video, I talked about how this is kind of what I wanted Yum Pistachio from Kayali to smell like. And I still 100% stand behind that. But this is so much better than I even thought it was gonna be. This is the most beautiful, yummy, creamy pistachio, almost like a pistachio ice cream, but the pistachio is stronger, so it's like a stronger, or the pistachio kind of overpowers the creaminess a little bit. But on skin, this is phenomenal. It is like pistachio ice cream on skin. It's a true creamy pistachio fragrance. There's no florals in this. It's just creamy, nutty pistachio. I am so happy with this one. I've tested so many pistachio fragrances. Even, I think it was called Pistachio Ice Cream from Ganache Parfums. I've tested so many pistachio fragrances, like looking for a pistachio fragrance like this, and nothing has been what I've really wanted it to be until now. This one is so good. I can't recommend it enough, and I can't believe it was like $22 during that sale. It was just incredible. Just wait until, like, what's the next major holiday? Memorial Day or something, which will be, what, in May? Yeah, that will probably be their next, like, big sale where they'll do 33% off again. So, even without a sale, they're $33, so they're not that expensive. But if you want to wait until the sale, you can get these for like 22 bucks a piece. The only problem is you have to really, like, as soon as that sale goes live, you've got to really jump on it and get what you want, because when they start offering these $33 fragrances, which are, I think, I don't know if they're their vaulted fragrances or what, but as soon as they start offering these $33 bottles and then have a sale on top of it, they sell out so fast. So there were so many more fragrances that I wanted that were all completely sold out. So you really have to jump on it. But yeah, this, I can't recommend this one enough. If you were looking for a yummy, sweet, creamy pistachio fragrance, oh my gosh, this is it. It's fantastic. So anyways, that one is called Pistachio Cream Delight. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.